Before learning the triads of the minor keys, let's spend a moment talking about function or purpose. We already know the names of the diatonic functions of each of the 7 scale degrees. Now, when it comes to the way in which one chord leads or follows another, there are really only 3 musical functions: predominant, dominant, and tonic. The dominant to tonic relationship is the strongest and most important harmonic relationship in the system, and it relies on the leading tone's drive to do. The predominant chords are those that lead to the dominant. This diagram, I call it a function tree, shows how the different chord motions are driven by musical function. Tonic is tonic. It is the point of ultimate stability. It is home. Dominant drives to tonic. The dominant chord is the 5 chord. The leading tone chord has the same drive to tonic as the 5 chord does, and also functions as dominant. The predominant chords are supertonic, subdominant, and submediant. Since movement from supertonic to dominant has the same falling fifth root movement as dominant to tonic, we will align the 2 directly above the 5. You can move between predominant chords before moving to the dominant level. The mediant chord is non-functional and is rarely found. It is usually used to complete a pattern of chords as opposed to a progression of chords. Since falling fifth root movement takes the mediant chord to the submediant, we will connect the 3 chord to our tree by drawing an arrow to the 6 chord. The arrows on this diagram do not show the only places that chords can move to. It shows how the chords progress to tonic. This is why we call them chord progressions. Remember, there are only 3 musical functions: predominant, dominant, and tonic. The dominant function is dependent on the leading tone.